Again, one of the two co-founders of Deown. So Deown is a gadget rental platform. So time is tight. Let's jump right into why we're doing it. So one of the biggest problems we see is with environmental issue. We are at a time where people are developing new products every day. So while we enjoy a lot from it, it's convenient, it's fun, it's exciting, but at the same time we are generating a lot of waste, and this is something that we cannot avoid. Also, zooming down onto consumer level, as consumers ourselves, we are all consumers. I'm sure at one time we have wondered whether or not a product is for us and how effective it is. It is suitable for us, but right now in the market there isn't really an option where you can bring a product home, try it out for a couple of days, and then to determine whether or not you're actually paying for it. And also there are products that are relevant to specific occasions like travel, party-related products, and sometimes we just cannot justify paying so much for something that we're going to use for 4 days. And then from company's perspective, specifically for startups developing hardware, a lot of time they would want to focus their resources into producing a better product, into development, and not so much on marketing. And even if they do marketing, there isn't really an option for a place for them to reach to their very high potential consumers at a very low cost. And not to mention market research. I'm from a market research background, and I know these products can be really expensive. But then at the same time, understanding your customers is one of the most critical things in developing a successful product. And this is why we have decided to build a gadget sharing community that promotes sustainable living. So this is the Deown community. Of course, we do peer-to-peer sharing. So we connect consumers where a product owner can earn a little bit extra money with their idle products that are sitting at home doing nothing, and rent out to renters where they can experience product before buying it and to save money on products that they're not going to buy or they don't want to spend so much for a trip. What I want to focus here is that we work with product developers and manufacturers as well. Because we have this group and community of gadget lovers, we encourage product developers at their prototype testing stage to have actual customers to test their products and see what actual customers have to say, and then improve their product, perfect it before going into mass production. And when the product is ready to market, we are also a very good way for them to reach these high potential consumers and at a very low cost to start spreading the words. So in terms of peer-to-peer sharing, we have two different modes. For self-hosting, if you understand the Airbnb model, it's pretty simple. Renters and product owners find each other on our platform, and they communicate on our platform and meet up with each other. We take 10% as commission. We also offer a consigned hosting mode. These are for people with a busier schedule, or they just don't want to bother with communicating with each other, or for product categories where you can foresee how often you're going to use in the near future. So product owner basically come to us and they give us their product. We handle everything for them. So they just sit at home and wait for the money to come into their bank account. We take 20% as commission. And for projects, market research, and marketing projects with companies, we charge by different project scopes. And sometimes we charge by different conversion rates, and sometimes we do it by the number of questions they want to ask and how detailed the report is. So what we've been doing is that we started in January this year. We have a testing website out in mid-February, and we see demand coming in, so then we started working on a customized site. It was launched in April, and 2 weeks ago, we started beta testing our sharing function, and we are collecting feedbacks right now. So moving forward, we will be improving our site and smoothing our user experience. And so time is running out. I just want to say here is that we are at a very initial stage, but we are seeing a huge increase month on month. And 2 weeks ago, we started a sharing function, and we are already seeing 5 times the number of members we have compared to April. And we are also talking to a very established company for marketing projects and 3 other hardware startups. So if you ask how we're different from the other sharing platform out there, I would like to say on 3 different aspects. For renters, we have a very focused category market, so renters know where to find us if they want travel-related products. And this helps us build a very focused and and strong community. We also standardize the rent, so people don't have to look through 20 listings of same products with slightly different prices